I was looking through our prints this morning and came across this one that was actually extracted from Brian Edwards' History of the West Indies. It's a family of Caribs on the island of St. Vincent. It was produced in 1794. We acquired it just as it is, framed and all of that sort of thing. But it reminded me to mention that we have lots, dozens, hundreds of maps and prints that are related to the Caribbean area. Now, but I especially like this one, even though it's not an expensive one by any means. It is a family of Caribs on the island of St. Vincent. And you'll notice that the Indians, in this case, the Amerindians, are all well-proportioned, big people, which was always a surprise to the Europeans who happened on to the New World, because here were people who were eating properly, got good sunshine and out in the fresh air and all of that sort of thing. The Europeans who came their average height was 5'4", 5'5", something like that. And they came across these peoples in the islands and on up through North America that were close to 6 feet high. They were giants. And so oftentimes in the early narratives you get these, a verbal picture of these giants walking around that the Europeans really don't know what to do with. It's interesting, the Caribs were never really completely subdued. And there is a Carib territory even today on the island of Dominica. And there are also pockets of Caribs on several of the islands off the coast of Central America, which is where they were taken many times by the Europeans. And there are a few little villages in Central America that are today mostly Carib people. So I spent an enjoyable morning carried away looking through our Caribbean maps and prints and thinking about the Caribbean, the Carib Indians, and all of the wonderful things that have been handed down.